The story of the Anasazi, an ancient Native American civilization, is one that has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and scholars for centuries. Nestled in the arid regions of the American Southwest, the Anasazi, also known as the ancestral Puebloans, were a remarkable people, known for their advanced architecture, intricate pottery, and complex societal structures. But around the end of the 13th century, the Anasazi seemingly vanished, leaving behind their impressive cliff dwellings and a trail of unanswered questions. What could have caused the sudden and mysterious disappearance of such a thriving civilization? To truly grasp the magnitude of this mystery, we must first understand the world of the Anasazi. They inhabited the Four Corners region, where present-day Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico meet. The landscape is a harsh but beautiful expanse of mesas, canyons, and deserts. Despite the challenging environment, the Anasazi thrived, developing a sophisticated society that was deeply connected to the land and its resources. The Anasazi were master builders, creating intricate cliff dwellings that seemed to defy gravity. These structures, such as those found in Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon, were meticulously crafted, using sandstone blocks and wooden beams. The dwellings were often built into the sides of cliffs, providing natural protection from the elements and potential invaders. These architectural marvels were not just homes, they were also centers of community life, where people gathered, traded, and conducted ceremonies. Agriculture played a crucial role in the Anasazi way of life. They cultivated crops like corn, beans, and squash, using innovative farming techniques such as terracing and irrigation. These methods helped them make the most of the arid landscape. Their ability to adapt to their environment and manage their resources was a testament to their ingenuity and resilience. However, the very landscape that supported their civilization would also play a part in their mysterious disappearance. Around the late 1200s, something began to change. The once thriving Anasazi communities started to experience a decline. Evidence of this decline can be seen in the archaeological record. Unfinished construction projects, signs of food scarcity, and a decrease in the population. By the early 1300s, the Anasazi had abandoned their cliff dwellings and disappeared from the region. What could have led to such a dramatic and sudden exodus? One of the most widely accepted theories is that a severe and prolonged drought struck the region, making it increasingly difficult to sustain agriculture and, by extension, life. Tree ring data, which provides a record of past climate conditions, indicates that the American Southwest experienced a significant drought during the late 13th century. With their crops failing and water sources drying up, the Anasazi would have faced a dire situation, forcing them to leave their homes in search of more hospitable environments. However, drought alone may not fully explain the Anasazi's disappearance. Some researchers suggest that social and political factors also played a role. As resources became scarcer, competition and conflict may have increased. There is evidence of defensive structures being built and signs of violence, such as burned villages and human remains with trauma. These findings suggest that the Anasazi might have faced internal strife or external threats that exacerbated their difficulties. Another intriguing theory involves the possibility of migration. Rather than vanishing entirely, the Anasazi may have integrated into neighboring cultures such as the Hopi, Zuni, and other Puebloan peoples. These groups share many cultural and linguistic similarities with the Anasazi, leading some scholars to believe that the Anasazi's descendants continued to live on, albeit in a different form. Oral traditions and folklore from these tribes often reference ancestors who lived in cliff dwellings and migrated due to environmental hardships. Yet, despite these plausible explanations, the mystery of the Anasazi's disappearance remains unsolved. The lack of definitive evidence leaves room for speculation and wonder. Could there be other, less conventional factors at play? Some fringe theories propose more outlandish possibilities, such as extraterrestrial involvement or supernatural events. While these ideas are not widely accepted by mainstream scholars, they add an element of intrigue to the already enigmatic story. As we delve deeper into the mystery of the Anasazi, we must consider the broader context of their world. The Anasazi were not isolated. They were part of a larger network of cultures and trade routes. These routes spanned the American Southwest and beyond. They engaged in long-distance trade, acquiring goods such as turquoise, shells, and macaw feathers from distant regions. This interconnectedness raises questions about how regional dynamics and external influences may have impacted their society. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Anasazi culture is their spiritual and ceremonial practices. The kivas, circular underground chambers found in many Anasazi sites, were central to their religious life. These spaces were used for rituals, community gatherings, and possibly even governance. The alignment of their structures with celestial events, such as solstices and equinoxes, indicates a deep understanding of astronomy. This understanding reflects a reverence for the cosmos. The Anasazi's religious beliefs and cosmology offer another layer of insight into their world. Their connection to the land and the spirits of their ancestors was profound. Many of their petroglyphs and pictographs depict symbolic and abstract images. These images are thought to represent spiritual beings, mythological stories, and cosmic events. These artistic expressions provide a glimpse into the Anasazi's worldview. They also raise questions about how their beliefs and practices may have influenced their actions and decisions. As we piece together the puzzle of the Anasazi's disappearance, it's important to acknowledge the limitations of our knowledge. Archaeological evidence can tell us much about their daily lives, but it cannot fully capture the complexity of their experiences, emotions, and motivations. Oral histories and traditions from descendant communities, while invaluable, are often fragmented and subject to interpretation. The true story of the Anasazi may forever remain a blend of fact, legend, and mystery. In recent years, technological advancements have opened new avenues for exploring the Anasazi's past. Remote sensing techniques, such as LiDAR and ground-penetrating radar, have revealed previously unknown sites and provided detailed maps of ancient landscapes. These tools allow archaeologists to investigate areas that were previously inaccessible or difficult to study, offering new clues about the Anasazi's settlements and movements. Genetic research is another promising field that could shed light on the Anasazi's fate. By analyzing DNA from ancient remains and comparing it with modern populations, scientists can trace ancestral lineages and migration patterns. Such studies have the potential to provide concrete evidence of the Anasazi's connections to contemporary Puebloan peoples. This could help to confirm or refute the theory of migration and cultural continuity. Despite these advancements, the allure of the Anasazi mystery endures. It captures the imagination of people around the world, drawing them to the rugged landscapes of the American Southwest. The enigmatic ruins, with their silent walls and haunting beauty, stand as a testament to a civilization that once flourished and then disappeared, leaving us to wonder what became of its people. The story of the Anasazi is a reminder of the fragility of human societies and the impact of environmental and social changes. It also highlights the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. As the descendants of the Anasazi continue to thrive and honor their heritage, we are reminded that history is not just a collection of facts, but a tapestry of stories that connect us to our shared humanity. So, as you listen to the echoes of the past and gaze upon the ancient cliff dwellings, let your mind wander back in time to the days when the Anasazi walked these lands. Imagine the laughter of children playing in the plazas, the rhythm of drums and chants echoing through the kivas, and the determined faces of farmers tending their crops. Picture the vibrant colors of pottery and textiles, the intricate designs that adorned their homes, and the bustling activity of trade and commerce. And then imagine the moments of uncertainty and fear. As the rains failed to come, the crops withered, and tensions rose. Feel the weight of decisions that had to be made, the choice to stay and endure, or to leave and seek a new beginning. Picture the last footsteps leaving the cliff dwellings, the final glance back at the homes they had built, and the hope that the journey ahead would lead to a better future. The vanishing of the Anasazi is a mystery that invites us to reflect on the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit, as well as the challenges and uncertainties that all societies face. It reminds us that history is not just a record of what has been, but a living, breathing narrative that continues to shape our present and future. As we conclude this exploration of the Anasazi's disappearance, we are left with a profound sense of wonder and curiosity. The questions that remain unanswered only deepen our appreciation for the complexity of the past and the enduring legacy of those who came before us. The Anasazi may have vanished from their cliff dwellings, but their story lives on, a timeless enigma that continues to captivate and inspire. In the end, the mystery of the Anasazi is not just about solving a historical puzzle. It's about connecting with the past, honoring the memory of a remarkable people. It's about embracing the spirit of discovery that drives us to seek understanding and meaning in the world around us. The Anasazi's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity, resilience, and the quest for knowledge. So, whether you find yourself standing in the shadow of a towering cliff dwelling, gazing out over the vast expanse of the Four Corners region, or simply pondering the mysteries of the past from afar, take a moment to appreciate the story of the Anasazi. It's a story that transcends time and place, inviting us,